Hi boys and girls, thank you for checking in for your writing lesson today. This week and the coming weeks, we're going to be diving deep into a kind of writing that's called opinion writing. And now before we start talking about that, I want you to think about what schema that you might have on giving your opinion of something. So an opinion could be what you feel or the way that you feel about something in particular. So what I think about is when we play the game Would You Rather at our afternoon checkouts, and we say, would you rather go skiing or snowboarding? And you have to think about which one and choose, and then give your reason why, your opinion, why you like that the best. I also think about during our morning circle or our morning check-in, some questions that we might ask each other, and we have to think about which do we like and why. Okay? So an opinion is a fancy way of saying how you might feel about something. Okay? And we're going to learn a lot more about it, and today we're just kind of jumping in. So you'll see attached in our Google Classroom something like this. And it says opinion writing, and it gives us a nice format to keep our thinking organized. And friends, you can use this format if you'd like, and you can also just write in your journal with looking at this as a tool to help you, okay? So let's see. When we do an opinion writing, we have to have something that we're writing about, and that's our topic. So let's see. For example, my topic is, do you prefer pizza or hot dogs more? Do you prefer pizza or hot dogs more? So that is my topic, my question. Okay? And I have a couple things to teach you about when we do our writing, okay? So let's go ahead and look up here. You can see I just made this chart here really big on our page. And friends, if I was going to write an opinion of if I prefer pizza or hot dogs more, I would have to give it a title. And I think my title needs to be short and to the point and giving the idea of what I'm writing about. So my title will say pizza or hot dogs. Okay? Uh-oh. I need just a little more room. Pizza or hot dogs? Question mark. That might be my title. Now when we give our opinion, that means how I feel about it. So even you might feel differently than me, but the way that I feel is that I prefer a hot dog. So my opinion is I prefer hot dogs. Or I like hot dogs. And that's just telling our reader what it is that we feel, our opinion about that topic, okay? So, when we give an opinion, we have to say what we feel, but also why we feel that way. And we're going to give at least 3 examples in our writing of why we might feel that way. Okay? So today we're just going to get started with our writing. I don't want you to finish it all, but let's get started with at least 2 reasons, and I'll give you a question when we leave here of what you will be writing your opinion on, okay? So a reason for me that I like hot dogs is because they remind me of summertime, for sure, and I love the summer. And boys and girls, if you're not quite sure how to say your reason, there are some opinion sentence starters over here to help you get thinking, okay? So for example, you could say, in my opinion, I like hot dogs more because they remind me of summer. You could also use the starter, I prefer. I prefer hot dogs more because they remind me of summer. You could use the sentence starter, I think. I think I like hot dogs more because they remind me of summer. Okay, you could use the starter, I feel. You could say, I know. I believe that hot dogs are best because. My favorite is the hot dog because. So these are just some examples of how you could start your first sentence for your opinion. And did you notice, boys and girls, that no matter what sentence I started with, I always gave that big reason, because. It's really important that we say because so our reader understands what we're talking about. So I will choose I think. I think hot dogs are best. We spell that A-R-E. Best. And then remember that really fancy word because, and if you're not sure how to spell it, there it is. Because they remind me of summertime. And remember, friends, if you're not sure how to spell or write something, you can always pound and tap to stretch out all those sounds. Now that I have one reason, I need to think of another reason why I think hot dogs are better than pizza. Now for me, I love the summer. That's one of my reasons. I also love summer because you can have a barbecue. And when I think of a barbecue, I think of a hot dog. So I also love hot dogs because you can eat them at a barbecue. Now let me look and see what I might use here. Okay? I might say, in my opinion, hot dogs are better because you can eat them at a barbecue. In my opinion, hot dogs are better because, there's that fancy word because, you can eat them at a barbecue. So there are two reasons at least. Okay. So something that I'm going to have us add in to our opinion up here, since we have some reasons, I want us to go back and reread, because good readers and writers always reread what they've written to make sure that it's making sense. So let's go back and start with our very first sentence, our opinion sentence, which could also be called our topic sentence. So let's just even make it less confusing, and I will swap that right out, and we will say opinion sentence. Okay, so our opinion sentence, which is right here, we want to make sure that it's our very first sentence. We also want to make sure that it gives the main idea of what we're talking about. And you all will be learning a lot more about main idea from Miss Lavoti this week. We also want to make sure that it just gives some general idea about our topic. So I prefer hot dogs. That does give a general idea that our topic is about hot dogs, or our opinion is about hot dogs. We also want it to get the reader's attention so they are excited to read what we're writing about. So today, our challenge is for you boys and girls, Do you prefer summer or winter best? And why? Now, boys and girls, I want you to focus on your opinion and your topic sentence, your very first sentence, and getting at least 2 reasons of why you think you prefer winter better or you prefer summer better. Okay? If you cannot choose and it's just too hard, pick something else to write an opinion on and give 2 reasons why you feel that way. Okay, the next time that we come together, we will look at joining sentences together and ending with a nice concluding thought, okay? But for now, just get started and see how you do. Alrighty? Winter or summer? What do you prefer?